Colleagues, hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming to our presentation, and welcome everyone who is watching us online. My name is Dmitry Chebotarev. I am manager of product development. I'm together here with the head of our SOC, Dmitry Shulinin. So let's see who is here from the side of client. Okay, 5% from the side of partners. Okay, more hands, great. And the rest are from the side of vendors, as I understand. So vendors, please raise your hands. Okay, great. So we know our audience now, so we'll talk about our new product that is in UserGate products. Besides InfoSec products, we have other services, and we have our own SOC, and Dmitry will talk about. Thank you, Dmitry. Hello again, dear guests of our event. Let's continue our little quiz. Could you raise your hand, please, who knows what SOC is, why we need it, the functions of it? Okay. Many of you. Right, great. Okay. So I'm not going to dwell too much on the introduction. I'll just highlight that we need SOC for monitoring and responding to information security incidents, and SOC, this is a fireman team that extinguishes incidents in information security area. In UserGate, we strongly believe that our main value and asset, this is people. That's why talking about our SOC, I would like to start with the team. We have a team that built a highly loaded SOC in one of the companies that is a leader in the Russian IT industry. This SOC in 5 data centers. It has SIEM cluster of more than 600 nodes. 8 terabytes of data. Every second, this SOC receives 200,000 events of information security, and analysts in the mode of 24/7. They process about 1,000 suspicious events, high alerts. To give you a better idea of these numbers, I can add here that according to our experience, information infrastructure of a medium-sized company produces about 10,000 events of information security per second. So this SOC was doing more than 200,000. So that was just kind of average temperature, so to speak. There are companies that more than 200, there are less than 200,000. We have 3 groups of analysts in our team. They process high alerts in real-time mode. They also develop content for SOC systems. This is SIEM rules, different visualizations, and even boards, playbooks of IRP platforms. Also threat intelligence processes, and looking for threats in infrastructures. Threat hunting. Besides the analyst team, there is SRE group. These are engineers that set up and support all SOC's instruments, so that from the technical point of view, SOC would be working perfectly. So, developing this service, we try to do available and accessible service for people who can have their own SOC and can use our SOC as a service. Building in-house SOC, this is quite resource-intensive thing. So it has to do with the hardware capabilities, and you need to find a team of professionals that will be controlling all this and will be realizing the main idea of SOC as monitoring and responding. So in UserGate, we already resolved all this. We have the equipment, we have software, and we have a team of experts that are ready to control it, to manage that, and to provide it as a service. Besides what we want to help our potential clients and to kind of move some of the load from their teams and to be able to work with them closely together and to replace some infrastructures there. Look, talking about flexibility of the service, it's flexibility in deployment of our tools in the protected infrastructure, introducing monitoring systems. There's different schemes of hooking up different sources, agent ones or not. This is development of rules for SIEM, visualization development, and of course, alert schemes and payment systems and service systems. Hooking up to our service goes like this. First, we talk with the customer. We give them a questionnaire to fill out. We set several meetings to learn about the protected infrastructure, how to better organize its monitoring. Then we get to the stage of technical design. We see what tools of monitoring we're going to use in the company. Then we make the agreement, SLA, alert tools, and many more. And then we implement technical equipment at the protected venue. As soon as our team says that all the technical things are there and all the sources are hooked up, we can see all the events we need to see. So we get to the mode of monitoring and notifying. It goes 24/7 mode. Development of our SOC, we divide it into 3 stages. The first stage is where we're now. And as part of it, we provide monitoring functionality and incident notification. And how it goes. On the when you have our log collector, it gets all the flows from different sources using different technologies. It can be agent collection or non-agent. Then these events go to the SOC UserGate, where they're automatically processed first and then manually by our analysts. Here, the events stay for a long time. We enrich the information with threat intelligence, and as when we find incidents, we notify owners on the side of the client. We can use different messengers, email. If there's some critical incidents, of course, we can make a phone call. At the second stage of development, to the functionality we already have, we add functionality of personal account. This is an individual space of the customer where they can get everything they need for the information, from visualization to the list of SIEM rules. Of course, the cards of the incidents that were detected and the database of knowledge. And on the third stage, we have functionality of responding. It will need more integration with the users' systems and UserGate systems. And besides that, we will need a deeper sort of like immersion of our analysts into the infrastructure of the client. If the client is ready for that, then of course we'll happily realize the service. So talking about SOC, it's important to mention the main part of it. Not maybe this is SIEM system. That's why UserGate, some time ago, we decided to have our own SIEM product that I will tell you. I will give the floor to Dmitry, and he will tell you about it. Here you have two Dmitrys on two sides of the screen, and as they say in Russia, if you stay between us, you can make a wish, and the wish will come true. So please raise your hand if you know what SIEM is. That's great. Sadly, not everybody did that, but the result is good. I think 80% of you knows. Next question. Probably won't be as massive. Who already uses SIEM system? Probably 30%. Okay, let's put it this way. So we did a couple of videos, and you can find these videos on our YouTube channel, on UserGate channel. And the first video is what SIEM system is. There we will tell you in detail, in simple words, what SIEM is. So please come there, comment, send it to your colleagues so that you would understand what the system is and what they need to work with. SIEM is a system that manages security information and events. It accumulates all the events in one database based on the correlation rules, automatically. Millions of events get there, and you can't do it manually. And further, working with the incidents that were detected and then responding to them in different systems like IRP, SOR, and UserGate SIEM. This functionality is in our SIEM system, and you can respond to it from our product. First, there were products in class of Log Manager. They allowed you to collect events, accumulate them in one database, and then you could do search through them. You can even have board widget reports, and then classical SIEMs with basic functionalities. You had correlation rules and the capability to do analysis. And now we are at the next stage when there is a ecosystem SIEMs, and a good example of this is it's UserGate SIEM, where you have an improved functionality of interacting with the products of the system, better logging, better and more information. And at the same time, you need to remember that the key when you choose a SIEM system is the expertise from the vendor. So, and then you have a question. So where did we get our expertise? And the question is simple. We wrote this ourselves. We have quite a big experience working at the market. Our experts work both with partners and the client, and they gained quite an experience, and we're ready to share it with you with the correlation rules we have and information that will be quite useful for you when you use a SIEM system. We started developing this system in the middle of 2020. On the slide, you can see the Gartner report that they issued at the end of 2020, and the vision of SIEM system. And you can see in this report, it says that SIEM system in its pure sense, in its basic functionality, the clients don't need that. They need a new product, the product that will be meeting new modern requirements, and it have not only functionality of SIEM system, but also IRP, SOR, and other products of information security. This is what we are going to, and this is what we are realizing, and this is what we're going to add further down the road. About IRP and SOAR, you can respond from SIEM system to the incidents that were detected. At the same time, you can respond to UserGate hardware and non-UserGate. You can do it automatically or manually. And also, you have different ways of getting alerts. You can use a webhook if you need to. It's a very useful function. About TI, we have in the system more than 15 different bases where you can get information for the frequency of IP addresses, and using those databases, you can enrich your incidents. What's important, we have a new product coming as UserGate client, and can also be an agent for SIEM system. You can receive information about what's happening on the end device, is within perimeter or without perimeter. You can also telemetry from it. Then you can properly respond to what's going on. So you can completely cut the notebook of the user from the net to minimize the risks that may be. And usually for any SIEM system, it's important to have dashboards and digits and reports. And we also have the reports in the format of Russian critical infrastructure security requirements. And also, let's talk about such important point as normalization. The quality of normalization directly depends, and the quality of your analysts depends on the quality of that. We can create users' rules of normalization. We are not hooked to the product, to its version. We are not stuck to this. You can work with any sources that you have in your infrastructure. You don't have to make a new parser or improve the parser. If something changed, in this sense, we process all the logs that come to the system, and all of them go through the correlation rule. That's very important. Advantages. I want to say that it's a quite simple, intuitive system. It's very easy to work with. It doesn't require any additional skills or knowledge from the users that are going to work with it. At the same time, it's very easy to install. You need only like 10-15 minutes, and in 15 minutes you will be able to work with SIEM system. Also, the important point is that we are ready to give you our rules of correlation that we wrote on our own. They're written by our experts. And also, naturally, you can write your own rules of correlation. You can change the correlation rules that exist. You can add new ones. You can export and import them. You can download them in YAML format, and whatever you want. Next 3 slides, you'll see the information how SIEM system can help you. In particular, I'm sure that you can find something important for us. For example, to reduce the risk of leaks and to minimize financial risks. And there is another slide that tells you that you can protect yourself from complex attacks. You can timely detect an incident and properly respond to it, and to prevent its repetition in the future. And what's important is to get a product that will work, the product that will have pretty wide functionality, but it wouldn't be excessive, so that you don't have to pay for what you're not using. And naturally, the possibility to turn to technical support and to get support that you need. So with this, dear colleagues, I would like to finish our presentation. Thank you very much for your attention. I would like to say that here we have a booth on the 2nd floor. When you get there, go to the left, and till the end of the hallway, go to our booth. There are our engineers. We can show you functionality. Every day we demonstrate the functionality of the system. You can see what it is, you can ask your questions, and so on and so forth. So please come, our colleagues are there from time to time, and we will be able to see you there and talk to you and answer your questions. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you.